Scott, welcome to Barrow AFC. How does it feel to be here?
Yeah, very good. I've had a great morning up at Barrow with obviously my agent and the manager and the people who are behind the scenes at the club. So they've welcomed me very nice and look forward to get going.
Yeah, I mean, we're in mid-May, not even in June yet.
Mm.
You've got this deal sorted. How pleased are you to get it done so quickly?
Yeah, I think as you say, it's mid-May, so it's quite early. But I think the interest that I've had from Barrow and the way they've been about it, it's been head and shoulders above the rest. I've had a lot of offers, but this one was the one that stood out massively to me, and hence why we're getting it done so early.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you've come off the back of a season where you played a lot of games in League One, played a lot of games just for Wigan in your time there. So, like you say, a lot of offers for you. So, why did this one feel right?
As I said, the obviously the manager and the chief exec, I spoke to them, and they've been in contact with my agent as well quite a lot. So they seemed as if they wanted me on the journey, and that for me, just being wanted by the club, and obviously me knowing about the club itself, knowing how good of the club it is, yeah, it was a no-brainer really once I come to making a decision.
Yeah, I mean, how big is it that for you as a player now? You've got a month or so before pre-season to properly settle in. You know your headspace, you know where you're going to be, and you can start cracking on with other stuff in your own time.
Yeah, as you say, it's kind of settles my mind really. But myself, I can focus on my training in the off season and make sure I come back at pre-season ready to go and obviously ready to impress.
Of course, we were speaking earlier, you've played here at Barrow last year in pre-season, but for fans who haven't seen you, talk me through what you are as a player.
I'd like to say I've got a lot of energy. I'm an aggressive kind of player in the midfield area. I like to keep the game simple when it's in possession. And I like to think that I work hard and give my all for the club.
You've been at Wigan best part of your life, from the academy up to the first team. So how excited are you for a fresh chapter now?
Yeah, as you say, I've been at Wigan for 12 years now. So it's a bittersweet feeling, but obviously I'm excited to step on in my career and see what I can achieve. And obviously this is the first step in doing so. So I'm incredibly grateful for the opportunity that Barrow have given me, and I look forward to repaying the favour.
And speaking of things you want to achieve, what do you want to achieve here at Barrow?
I've already spoke with the manager and the chief exec, and they've outlined that obviously every club wants to be successful and go on and get playoffs or go on and go up. So that's the whole idea.
And signing number one through the building this summer, it must feel like a privilege that there was so much want for you, particularly that you're that first name through the door.
Yeah, as I say, that was massive for me. As the interest was there straight away, and I wasn't left to question whether I was wanted or not. It's a massive thing in football, being wanted, and yeah, that stood out straight away from the interest from Barrow, and my agent highlighted that fact as well, and ultimately that's why we're sat where we are.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.